Hey Bourbon family, welcome back to Whiskey Phoenix, where smooth is optional and fire is mandatory. I said in my earlier video I would be back with a review and kicking off officially my very first ever top 10 bourbons. This just happens to be the year 2025. I say that for myself just so that if I go back and find this video at some point in time, it's like, when did I do that? I'm sure they're time stamped, but anyway, I've definitely realized in coming up with this top 10 list that there needs to be a few additional changes along the way. It took me some time to come up with this, and it would have been great if I would have been able to have had kept a hold of some that I kind of had up in the air, so I could go back and sample them back and forth. I will plan better next year. Maybe it's not worth draining all the really good bottles. And I've also been really hard at work of coming up with, I think what'll help as well, a rating system for next year that I'm going to implement going forward in 2026, which I think will probably help keep me more on track as far as what honestly, goes into my top 10. As a reminder, I released my top 5 honorable mentions yesterday in a video. If you want to check that out, feel free to do it. Coming in at number 10, and I did a review on this back around October 20th to 22nd. And if you see me looking up, it's because I've got my notes right above where my camera is. But coming in at number 10 is New Riff Single Grove Rye 2025 edition. Again, I did a review on this back around, I want to say it was right around my birthday, around October 20th, 21st, 22nd. So if you want to check out the full review, go find it in my profile. This was the first time I was ever able to try the Silver Grove edition from New Riff. Again, this is my first full year in bourbon, so it was the first time I got to try it. This was a barrel-proof straight rye whiskey. In the video, I talk about how it benefits Silver Grove, Kentucky, so again, feel free to check that out. What I liked about this one was, you know me, I'm always searching for that hint of mint in my ryes, and this one did not fail me. On the nose, I got immediately that hint of mint. You get the rye spice. I got hints of black pepper along with some citrus. On the palate, it was a very bold rice spice for me. I could feel it all along the sides of my tongue. That black pepper, some cinnamon. There was even a hint of orange zest and caramel. The mint stayed with me on the palate, which again, I love, fam. The finish on this, it was definitely lingering. The spice kind of stuck with you. It was slightly warm, and that mint just follows you all the way through. It hangs out with you on your palate. And I also picked up a slight baking spice. Overall, I really enjoyed this from New Riff. It's no surprise. You guys have heard me talk about New Riff before. I think that they're doing great things. I am really looking forward to seeing what they have in store for 2026. Hopefully this is a yearly release for them. If not, I think I'll be a little disappointed, fam, to be honest. So there you have it. Coming in at number 10, New Riff Silver Grove Rye. Have you had it? If you have, drop in the comments and let me know what you think of it. Again, I really enjoyed it, but I've learned one thing throughout my bourbon journey so far in 2025 is I definitely think I lean more into ryes, at least this year, than the wheateds or even your just normal straight bourbon whiskeys. Fam, I hope you have a great rest of your day on this Manic Monday. I will be back tomorrow to continue on with my countdown to number 1 and my top 10, if I could talk, top 10 2025 bourbons of this year. As always, family, stay sharp, stay burning, rise again, and I'll see you in the next one.